Time you are live. I am live. And there's nobody in the chat. Ain't nobody here, man. Ain't nobody here. I made this a day ago. I thought somebody would be here, man. Hopefully somebody comes in, 7 o'clock. I wanted to get this out of the way, guys. 5 in the building. 5 peeking at me. There's 5 in the eye in the sky. How's everybody doing though so far? Talking to nobody. Oh, my boy! Michael's in the house. What's going on, my brother, Michael Lucis? Am I saying that name? Lucius? I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, bro. Mark, what's up, man? What's up, Michael? How you doing, brother? Yeah, man, I wanted to, just to let everybody know that I won't be doing Orum'S Den on Sundays. That's going to be a no-go during the football season. During the football season, I won't be doing it because football. That's because of football. The NFL. Where the hell's my damn water? I got water somewhere around this place. I got to find it. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Here I am, everybody. I'm here. Left my water on the shelf over here. Jesus Louise. How's everyone doing though? But yeah, no Orum'S Den on Sundays during football season because your boy's watching football. And I can't peel myself away from the TV to do a podcast. I will do it the next day though. I did put up a poll. I think majority voted for Mondays. I think Monday's a good spot. I do swing shift though, days, afternoons. So we'll work it out, man. If I have to do it during the day on a Monday, then I have to do it before I go to work when I'm on noons. And then when I'm not on noons, I'll have it like at this time, pretty much on Mondays. So, it's gonna vary the times, but I really appreciate you guys for coming in tonight, man. How's everybody feel? Let's say hi to some people that are coming into the chat. I really appreciate you guys coming in. One Pride 40, my guy. He called that win. You did, OP40. You did. I couldn't quite do it. I wanted to. I just didn't have it in me. I just couldn't do it. They made a nice call, man. They SOL loses that game 10 out of 10 2-3 years ago. SOL is no more, man. SOL is no more. It's not. It's dead. Keitho, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Let's effing go. Let's write. Hope you had a good weekend, brother. I did. Hopefully you did as well. I love the avatar with the Honolulu Blue Kool-Aid with Dan Campbell right on there, man. I love it. Hey, Mark, how you doing tonight? I'm doing great, brother. How you doing, Perry Ball? Good to see you in the chat. Michael, Arrowhead was a crazy experience I've ever had at a game. That's on my bucket list, bro, to go to that stadium. I've wanted to go there forever. It must be an absolute madhouse. And tell me, was the barbecue as good as they say it is over there in Kansas City? You had to get on some cue, my friend. 9 drinks. Woo! What's going on, brother? Dylan, what's good? Rams vs. Seahawks was unexpected. It was unexpected. Matthew Stafford played a good game, threw for 300 yards. Didn't throw any touchdowns, but spread the ball all over the field. Seahawks came up losers on that game. Pretty crazy. Don't blame you. Hey, man. A lot of teams look bad this weekend. A lot of teams did. Week 1 rust. You know what I mean? The teams will get better. Some teams will get better. Some teams will go worse. Some teams will stay the same. I think we're going to be one of those teams that just keeps getting better and better as we get those reps in. I love it. Especially Seattle. Oops. What's going on? Especially Seattle and the Giants and the Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers look rough. Tough opponent, though. Tough opponent playing the 49ers. The Giants, no excuse for getting 40 dropped on you. The Cowboys are a good football team, but my God, that was embarrassing. And the Giants are my second team. But I'm not as invested emotionally, especially with my New York Giants, as I am with the Lions. Because I was just watching that game and I was just kind of giggling the whole time. I was just like, this is crazy, man. I was like, what the hell's going on? Pick 6, sack, interception, fumble recovery, sacks. more picks, this, that, and then some. More scores, like 40-0. Come on, New York. I can only imagine what that radio station in New York was like. The sports stations over there. They must have been screaming at the top of their lungs. Nicest fans ever, too, man. I did hear that, man. I at first I was told that Kansas City is a rough place to go. Rough place to go watch a football game. But then I was told by a couple of Kansas City fans who kind of got in my DMs were like, no, man, we welcome everybody. We're good over here. We'll feed you. We'll house you. Man, we'll do everything we can. So that's actually awesome. What up, though? Jorge Cantu in the building. Stafford's back. He looked good. Jorge. Matthew Stafford winging the ball all over the field. Good for him. He needed that, man, to shut some people up. Gary Kessinger, hey, Mark, they did it. Now Seattle, the mission has begun. Yep, and, just because Seattle looked bad last week doesn't mean they're going to look bad again. I know they got some injuries. I don't know how serious they are. They did lose their 2 starting tackles in that game. Don't think they came back in that game. They did lose Tyler Lockett, their wide receiver, too. So, we'll get more as we go on down the road. It's only Monday right now. They've been practicing all week. We'll get the full report on Friday on what's going on with those 2 tackles and Tyler Lockett. Soul Surfer. What's up, Marco? Let's go. What's up, Soul Surfer? How you doing, brother? How about the legendary Bears and the elite Justin Fields? Woo! Unbelievable, bro. I was telling my buddy at work today. I was like, I watched that game yesterday. I didn't see one difference of the 2023 team than the 2022 team. They look worse, Chicago. And hey, I just dropped a video, guys, if you guys want to go check it out too, called it's my way too early NFC North analysis. Overreaction Mondays, pretty much. It's pretty much what it's called. So go check it out, guys. I was going to be a little bit meaner in this video because, I've been getting into it with some Bears, especially Packer fans. Packer fans especially. Bears fans have been kind of in hiding a little bit past couple of days, as they should. And Vikings fans have been a little bit hiding a little bit too, but kind of peeking around the corner a little bit. But Packer fans have been obnoxious. But I was going to be a little bit meaner, but I decided I was just going to be semi-mean. Giants were bad, but Dallas defense is crazy. Fantasy football, man, that Dallas defense got me 35 points, man. Put me right in the thick of things for this week. Kind of saved my week. I still got tonight. I got Josh Allen, but my buddy's got like Aaron Rodgers, Diggs, which I think Diggs will probably have a decent day, but he is going up against Sauce, and he's got Dalvin Cook. So I need Josh Allen to get me at least 20, 30 points. We'll see if he can do that. And then we'll go. I'm already up 45, but I don't need Rodgers to go off. I don't need Cook to go off. So it's going to be close. I'm projected to win, but projections mean nothing. Keitho, Ford Field going to be rocking Sunday. I wish I was going to be there, guys. I wish I was there. We had plans with me and my there's about 8 or 10 of us going to a football game. We're going to the Atlanta game now. We were going to go to the home opener tradition, but it got sidetracked, and now we're going to the Atlanta game. I really wish we were going to this game, man, this Sunday. But it's going to be cool watching, Bijan Robinson and the Atlanta Falcons the week after. So we'll have fun there. 25 in the building, guys. Like, share, comment. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Dallas defense look nice. But, bro, they look crazy, man. Crazy. Hope Dallas defense is not as good as they looked. They are, Gary. They are, Mr. Kessinger. They are. I don't think they're going to do that every week. You know what I mean? I don't think they're going to pick sixes. The sacks will probably be there, though. But that defense is scary as hell, man. That defense is legit. Best defense in the NFL. The Lions won a game they would lose. The Lions need to fix the sloppy play and penalty as the players get more reps. Hopefully that get fixed. Yeah, they didn't have a lot of penalties. They had a couple. They had that pass interference, which was close. I think Sewell might have had a hold. There might have been another penalty here or there, but I thought they were pretty clean. I don't think they were sloppy, but they definitely need some cleaning up to do. You are right, Perry Ball. Donkey Kong in the building. Here we go. Super Bowl or bust. I love it. Love the avatar with the little Pepe. Hope the Chiefs give Tony a 5-year extension. LOL. Oh, my God. Woo. Poor Kadarius. Poor Kadarius Tony, man. Like, I fell for the kid, man, a little bit. Because I think one or two of those balls were uncatchable. I really do. I'm not just saying that because I got that on. I got that Honolulu blue and silver. I think one of those for sure were uncatchable. He was credited with 4 drops or 5? I think it was 4, I believe. I think there might have been 5 or 6 altogether as a team for the Kansas City Chiefs. We have drops too, though, man. We had 2 or 3 ourselves. Big fumble in the red zone with Marvin Jones. So, hey, man, it's football. Game of inches. That's what happens. But, yeah, that 5-year extension, hey, yo. Yeah, elite. LMA. Hey, I'm telling you. We're talking about that Dallas D. That Dallas D is elite, my friend. I like this Monday night stream just for the game, bro. I like it too. Bro. That's why I put the option out there on my YouTube community tab. Like I said, brother, no more Orum'S Den during football season on Sundays. I can't peel away from the TV, man. I got to watch football, boys. You guys know that, and you guys feel me. So I'll try to have it, when I'm on days, have it around this time. When I'm on noons, it's probably going to be earlier, so maybe a lot of you might have to rewatch it. It kind of sucks, but I got to figure something out, or I'll have it on a Saturday, possibly. Maybe I'll move it to Saturday when I'm on noons if I'm not working. If I'm not working, though, but we've been working a lot. But we're going to be off work soon, coming up the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be off for like a month and a half, 2 months, retooling at the plant. So you're going to see a lot more of me. You're going to see a lot more of me, guys. What's your biggest worry after watching the Lions on Thursday? It's a good question, bro. Just let me say hi to everybody first, man. Chrome, woo, what's going on, my friend? I love it. Let me see if I missed anybody. Steve Shattuck, hello, Mark. Orange Shaw, what's up, brother? I'll come back to all this, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to go back to my boy, Jorge. Where's he at, buddy? Where you at, bro? What's your biggest worry after watching the Lions on Thursday? Worry. I'm not really worried. It's not a worry. I know a lot of people, I know a lot of fans want to be a little bit concerned about the offense because they scored 14 points. But I think, that's still a good defense even without Chris Jones. It's a middle of the road defense. Maybe a little worse. They're probably a top 10 defense with Chris Jones, top 15, whatever they are. But they're pretty much a middle of the road D. So I'm not going to get too concerned about going on the road week 1 and only scoring 14 points. I thought they looked good. I thought they had a very vanilla play call. Like I thought Ben Johnson was very vanilla. Almost seemed like he didn't open things up, which maybe it was planned, which is okay because it got them the victory. The defense played stellar, especially in the second half. But the biggest worry or concern maybe to me is the miscommunication a little bit in the secondary. But I think that's going to come with reps. And it's going to come with more game time, more practices. Because it kind of seemed like they were a little bit off. It kind of looked like maybe they were just miscommunicating, not communicating with each other, man. Basically what I'm really trying to get at. And another thing maybe a little bit that I'm concerned about is where's the secondary pass rush? Where's that secondary pass rush? To me, it's Hutchinson and Houston, and Houston seems like he's going to be a part-time role. That's just what they're going to do with him. Who's going to get that? Who's going to get the bigger? I know Charles Harris drew a penalty on a hold, which was good because he was getting to the quarterback. But they need more of a pass rush, I think, more than Hutchinson and Houston. We're supposed to be 6 deep, 5, 6 players deep at the pass rush department. And we got to see a little bit more of it. Now I know Mahomes was running around a lot, but it looked like it was all Hutchinson with most of the pressures. I think he led the team with like 7, 8. He led the team with 3 or 4 quarterback hits. He was all over Mahomes. He had a fantastic football game. But we need more from, I think, that D-line. So I guess that's a little bit of a concern. I'm not concerned with the wide receivers like a lot of people are. I think Josh Reynolds stepped up big time. Amon-Ra did Amon-Ra things. Who's the third guy? I don't know. Is it going to be Jones? Who else is it going to be? Laporta looks like he could be that guy. So I'm not too concerned about anything of that stuff. Maybe a little bit of a pass rush and some of the miscommunication on defense. I thought they were miscommunicating a little bit, but that's something that's going to get figured out in the end. Packers are puffing out their chest after beating a bad Bears team. I just made a video about it, bro. Just made a video about it. Kind of talking about all the NFC North teams. Packers, obviously, they're beating their chest like they beat a Super Bowl team. But we're not allowed, as Lions fans, we're not allowed to say shit because we beat the actual Super Bowl reigning champions, which is bizarre to me, which is absolutely bizarre, but it's all good. But yeah, man, hey, they did their thing, though. Green Bay did their thing. They won a game. They were probably, they weren't picked to win. But the Jordan Love era kicked off pretty damn good, man, for them. So hopefully, I don't think he's the real deal just yet because he played a bad Bears team, like you said. But, man, I hope he's not the real deal. You're right, Mark. 1 game, 16 ago. Exactly. I love it, Chrome. They literally held my dad's hand and helped him over rows of seats and pat him on the back. Another group was asking if it was my first time. That's awesome, brother. Love hearing stuff like that, man. FGB. We all know what that means. Let's get some FGBs in there. Another talk to me about how bad the Chiefs were and that he's hoping the Lions can turn out like the Chiefs. They almost all were crazy nice. Love it. Whose fans are these? Chiefs, I think he's talking about, brother. Well, say hello to our buddy Jeff Okuda. Yeah, if he plays, I know he didn't play. Yesterday, right? Hello, Mark. Hello, Steve. Like I said hi to you earlier, brother. Okuda's hurt like always, for sure. I was thinking about going to Atlanta game. Was going to get tickets for a Seattle game, but funds isn't looking for the greatest this week. Now, I hear you, brother. Man, we were going to go. We were all going to go. There was a group of us, man. Every year we go to the home opener. But some people backed out, which is fine. That's cool. The things change. We ended up going to the next game, and it's like a week after. We're all going to Atlanta Falcons game. And should be fun, man. People whine about Goff being a game manager and needs support personal from the win. I guess that makes Mahomes a game manager. Hey, that's right, man. Hey, Mahomes did his thing. Mahomes did what he did what he could. He did what he could. Goff did his thing. I thought Goff played well in that environment. I can't really rip on anybody the quarterback wise. I can't really do that. There's a couple moments with Goff where he throws into a pile of people, though, when he's got an open space. I know he's not a runner, and I'm asking him to be DeMar Jackson or Josh Allen. But sometimes, man, you can just all you got to do is fall down to the left of you or to the right of you and get that first down. And he doesn't do that, but that's not what he is, and I shouldn't expect it. But it's just frustrating to watch sometimes. But Goff was great, man. I thought Goff played well. I really did. What's up, Orange Shawl? What's up, Mark? I'll be at the Falcons game as well. It'll be my first time for him, and I'm not sure what to expect. First time at Ford Field, that's awesome, bro. Hope you have a good time. And if I run into you, say hi. Say hi. Fusco. Wow. What's going on, brother? What's going on, my man? Fusco. What's up, buddy? They just gave Jones a 1-year extension. Who? Oh, they did? The Chiefs did? Chris Jones did? Okay. Is that what you're saying, brother? All righty then. I think he was talking about the Bears. Who was talking about the Bears? He's in behind. Donkey Kong, he isn't on the team no more. Hutch D-line, pressure Mahomes, caused semi-inaccurate throws. That is true, Robert Fournier. I'll tell you what, Gosford looks strong on the rope. Just saying, he's making me a believer. LOL. I'm telling you, man, I'm more of a believer now than anything else. Hey, Anthony Berardi, what's going on? Well, hello, brother. Hello. I was impressed with the D. I was very impressed, man, especially in the second half, bro. Especially in the second half. Campbell lit into them. You could tell because when he did that sideline reporter, I don't know who was with. Was it Aaron Andrews? I don't know who he did the sideline report with, but he could barely speak. So, and he was adamant about taking care of Mahomes. He's like, we got to stop Mahomes. He couldn't even talk. So he lit into them. Hutchinson, 2 tackles. You mean sacks, bro? 2 sacks. He should eat against that O-line. That O-line's not very good. I was hoping we had some sacks against Mahomes, but my God, Hudson Endless Motor is a freaking beast. He is, man. He should have that right tackle in Kansas City, Jawan Taylor, had to cheat majority of that football game. Lining up in the backfield illegally, kick stepping, jump, false starting, trying to get the jump on Hutch, and Hutch still ate him up. So I think Hutchinson gets 2 sacks as well. 2 sacks against Gino. Book it. I'm booking it, bro. Nick Gunjack, what's up, brother? To be fair, they were getting held a lot. They were getting held a ton. Liam McNeil was mugged. And we saw Liam get mugged. We saw Hutch get mugged a few times. Like, come on, man. McNeil, man. Yeah. Mark, the Oracle Orem. Whoa. What's going on, Nigel Williamson? How you doing, my friend? I'm doing good. How you doing? Did you notice when Will Harris came on for Branch, he missed a tackle? Yes, I do. I did remember that. Will Harris, don't want him out. I don't want him on the team, bro. But he's there. They love him. I don't know. 9 drinks, try 3 on being a strip sack. 1 being a strip. I love it. Now let's go. Romeo Wakwara? Yeah, he didn't dress. He didn't dress that game. Is that what you're asking? He did not dress that game. He was a healthy scratch. Von D Gaming. I think the run game might be a little suspect. That's not a bad. That's a fair. That's a fair assumption, or like whatever you want to call it, man. I don't think it's suspect. I think they're 2 different beings. Obviously, I think obviously Montgomery's the ground and pound type player that that they really want to get the ball in their hands to, but then they're going to have to get the ball in the hands of Jahmyr Gibbs, man. He's electric with the football in his hands. He's special. I think this team is going to be. I think this run game is going to be much better than it was last year. That's just my opinion, because you're going to get 70-something yards a game from Montgomery. Easily. And that's a bare minimum right there. And I think he's good for 1,200 yards. He does that. And then you got Gibbs, who's probably going to get 600, 700, 800 yards himself. And he's going to get touchdowns. He's going to catch balls. I'm not too really worried about the running game like some people are. It's fine that you are, but I'm telling you, I think it's going to be fine, bro. I think it's going to be fine. And they were so strong at the end of that Kansas City game. Remember that, man. That's key. When you're still running the way you're running in the fourth quarter, ground and pound, beating guys up at the line of scrimmage, that's a big reason why they won that football game on Thursday. What's up, James Hollifield? I got in late, bro. My bad. It's all good, brother. Welcome to the chat. You have to be great in all 3 phases to be Super Bowl champs. KC deserves to be champions. Lions deserve their win. Exactly. You got to be good in offense, defense, special teams, man. And you got to have a camaraderie. That's what I'm screaming. Yeah, buddy. I think Khalif Raymond is far better than people think. Have you ever seen him drop a pass? Yeah, and you know what? I think it's crazy that he only got 1 or 2 looks. He caught that 1 pass for 20 yards. They need to use him more. Like, I love Josh Reynolds. I think he stood up. He stood up. He showed up as that number 2. You know what I mean? He's a borderline number 2 wide receiver, I think, in the NFL. But Khalif needs to be used more as well. We got a lot of weapons, guys. There's a lot of weapons on this team. They're just not superstars. I think that's what gets people confused. People get confused on, like, what's a superstar, what's not, who's a good role player. Amon-Ra, I think, is butting into a superstar. I think he is. It's funny how you hear Bears fans and Green Bay Packer fans. That's not really the Vikings fans, but you'll hear that, like, the NFC North fan base call him Slant Boy. They're upset because all he does is slants. Well, cover it. Stop it. You can't stop it. So calling him slant boy, I think it's just ridiculous because he's going to get open. He's going to catch a ton of balls and he's going to score. So calling him slant boy just shows that, man, that just rears your ugly head as a fan base that is just like jealous that they don't have Amon-Ra. Sorry you don't got him. We got him. He's ours. Aaron Rodgers did transfer Bears ownership to Jordan Love. He did for that game, 100%, man. He is their daddy. He is their daddy. That Bears team's awful, though, Nick. Woo! That Bears team's awful. Yeah, FGB. That's all here, all over the place. Yeah, Hutch can play a fair game against the tackle. That's not cheating. Can't wait. Now, that was just crazy, man, what Jawan Taylor was doing there. And they were letting him get away with it. The refs just said they didn't care. See, and then I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not one of those guys that think the NFL is scripted, but I've said it many times on podcasts, on live videos, on just like normal tape videos. The NFL coddles teams and they coddle players. They really do. And the Kansas City Chiefs are one of those teams. You know, they're a borderline dynasty team. They're borderline. The best player in the world plays on that team in Patrick Mahomes. They're going to protect him. And it kind of sucks when you're going up against a guy like that because, you know, you can get a bad call here and there. You can get like no holding against that old line until like late in the game. No false start until late in the game. Like, come on, man. Like they could have called that they can call those plays, those penalties all day, even on both squads. But when it's so blatantly obvious, you got to make that call, man. Seems like this Bear front office seems like the old Lions front office. I don't know, man. It seems like a team that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. I just don't see no difference in that team, One Pride. When San Fran lost Purdy last year, did they say Eagles didn't deserve the win? No, the Eagles were a fantastic team all of a sudden, right? Love may have exceeded low expectations, but if they can't beat us with Rodgers, what makes them think Love will get the job done? Yeah, like I said, I wasn't overly impressed with Love, but he did his thing. He did his thing. He did what he was supposed to do against a really bad Bears team, threw 3 touchdowns. No quarterback did it all week. He was the first quarterback to throw for 3 touchdowns, the only quarterback to throw for 3 touchdowns. So, you know, he had a good game, Love. He only hit a terrible completion percentage, though. 55% completion percentage. He missed some wide open guys as well, too. So, yes, One Pride for this disaster over there. Disaster. Let's talk about our former running back, Swaggy and Swifty. It's our O-line, enough conversation on it, LOL. Exactly. Swaggy, you know, Jamal Williams didn't do much. 30, 40 yards maybe or something like that in New Orleans. Almost coughed up the ball at the end of the game, too, and Swift had like 3 yards rushing. This fan base panicked. Ridiculous. I saw that too, Mark Goff at an opening to pick up that first. You saw it too. It was on that 4th down, bro. It was on that 4th down. He could have just went to his left. He didn't even have to run far, man. Run like 5-6 yards. Nobody was there within 15, 20 yards of it, it seemed like. Like nobody was around him. But that's just the way he is. I wish I lived closer. I would go to a lot of games. I live 20 minutes away. Yeah, Chris Jones, KC, 1-year extension. Okay, man. Extended him 1 year. Okay. Gave him that money. Ticket prices are through the roof. Yep. Gary Airwoods, what's up, brother? As for the future, I thought we don't really have no – I thought we don't have no really cold games this year. Yeah, well, I don't know. Do we go to Green Bay late? Do we go to Mini? Well, Mini's out. Is Mini outdoors now? No, Mini's not outdoors, is it? Yeah, they open up that roof there. Yeah, that's brand new. So Chicago, do we go there late? Green Bay, you know, we go there pretty early. We're going there week 4. Chicago, I don't know when we're going. Yeah, man, there might be a couple, but yeah, I think you're right, Gary. It truly feels like the New England Lions moved to Chicago without the Pats, people. I think so too. Yeah, they close hold out Chris Jones on a 1-year base salary of $19.5. Yeah, he was looking for over $20 million, right? The final year of a 4-year, $80 million contract. Wow. And they couldn't do that last week, eh? Unbelievable. Mike M., what's going on? Holmes does his homework and wants to be sure to draft smart players as well and talented ones. And I think Holmes has been nailing the draft. Everybody contributed, man, in that Thursday win. Everybody contributed. Everybody that needed to, anyways. I'm not worried about the run game. Ben Johnson just had a bad game. And I don't really think it was a bad game. I just don't really think it was a bad game. People want to say he ran Montgomery a little bit too much, but that's okay. Montgomery's the guy, man. Montgomery's going to be a little bit of a workhorse. Like, he won't be a workhorse for 16, 17 games, but he's going to be the guy. And Gibbs is electric. Is he going to use him like Swift? Is he going to use him more? I think they should use him more, but Ben Johnson knows more than us. What's going on, Justin Chase? What's up, brother? Craig Poppin, what's up, bro? Hey, Mark just got on. David isn't flashy, but does get yards. Yeah, exactly. And that's all I'm asking for, Craig. I don't care about the flash, man. I don't care that he's flashy. He gets yards. He didn't have a great yards per carry, but he got 74 yards, touchdown, game-winning touchdown. He runs hard. He makes people miss. He's a load, man. He's a load. He's Jamal Williams was a load too, man, but he always went down after contact. Montgomery doesn't. Montgomery's got way better balance. I think he's a better overall back. We got ourselves a good one. Bills or Jets? It's tough, man. It's in New York. I'm going to take Buffalo because I kind of got a little bit of I like the Buffalo Bills. I love Josh Allen too, so I'm going to say Buffalo. Seattle's D-line is bad. It's going to be a day running the ball. Yeah, man, and I saw another graphic too, Nick. They did not get to the quarterback whatsoever against the LA Rams, and the Rams don't have that great of an O-line anymore. And they could not create any type of pressure whatsoever, really, to get to Stafford. So I'm not going to say this is a win in the books, get all cocky and arrogant, but this is a game they should not lose. This is a game that they should win handily too. They should. I hope Gibbs gets way more touches this week, like 20-ish. Oof, that's a lot, bro. Because I think he had 7 carries and 2 catches, so he had 9 touches. So you're looking for double of that. I think he's going to get more carries. I'm going to say 15, 16 touches. Let's start with that. Big guns, Justin. Yeah, he's in the house. We got superstars in the making. I think so too, Keitho. I think we got some superstars in the making. I think Amon-Ra's right on the cusp. I think Hutchinson's going to be a superstar. I think Brian Branch will be one day, but it's very early. I just love his I love the makeup of him. I love the makeup of Jack Campbell, Sewell. You know what I mean? We already got Rags. Rag now, he's not a superstar, but I think he's one of the better centers in the NFL. I think Taylor Decker is a very underrated left tackle. Wouldn't call him a superstar, but we got some guys, man. We got some guys coming. CJ Garner-Johnson, I think, can be a little bit of a star too as well. Strange, why not put Green in if Marvin can't do much? Yeah, that's up to the coaching staff, but I kind of agree with you a little bit there, Craig. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of Antoine Green. Marvin Jones, man, he's a reliable vet. He had a bad game. First fumble in his 13-year career. Couple drop passes. That's not like Marvin Jones. Now, if we see it again, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to pack it up. But I'm not ready to throw him over the bridge just yet, man. Let's see it. Let's hope he has a nice little bounce back game. He's not going to be a key point of this offense, Marvin Jones. He's going to move the chains a little. He's going to get to the sticks. He's going to make some nice catches. But I am interested to see if Green can make a little bit of noise. Oh, I know he runs more than slants, bro. I'm just telling you what Bears fans and Packers fans are saying. They just call him Slant Boy. It's insane. It's insane. Like, cover it. Try and cover it. People can't cover it. Defenses can't cover them. So Lions are strong on offense. Will be something different every week. Get used to it. Exactly. And that's what's beautiful about this offense, man. It's going to be somebody different every week. Such a significant upgrade in secondary. Garner Johnson not only makes big plays, but makes receivers pay after a catch. You can see the leadership. I think that's one of the biggest things right there, Mike. His leadership, his vocal leadership, his respect that players respect him. I love it. And we got 50 in the building, guys. We're 35 minutes in. I'm going to be done this at around 8:10, 8:15 because I'm watching that football game. Let's try to get it up to 60. Let's go. Did Green ever play? I didn't even see Antoine Green out there. They called Michael Thomas Slant Boy too, and he was great for a while. Exactly, man. Like, who cares if he's Slant Boy? He was getting open. He's making big plays. I don't care how he does it, man. He runs a lot of dig routes. I mean, he's just a great route runner altogether. One pride. He has beautiful hands. One of the best in the biz. I hope Holmes locks up Reynolds for another couple of years as well. I like Reynolds here, man. I do. He showed up big, man. He had that big run late in that game. That was a 30, 40-yard run, man. He just turned around and ran, made a nice comeback catch, ran away from some defenders. You got to love it. Dom the Bandit in the building, looking like Jared Goff. Look at Jared Goff right there. That's that Halloween picture from him, isn't it? How's it going, Mark? Great game versus KC. Can't believe we won. I'm worried about our offense, though. Hopefully we play better versus Seattle. Don't worry about the offense, man. Don't. I know people are worried about it. Week 1, they're going to be okay. They're going to be good. They're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. We'll be insane to draft one more wide receiver Hyman next year and have Reynolds as our worst wide receiver. That could be a good idea right there. Hopefully, J-Mo. I'm hoping J-Mo turns out. I know there's a lot of people out around here that don't have any trust in J-Mo. I'm not going to knock you for it. He hasn't really done anything to show that he can be trusted, but I think he will be one day. Taylor was giving the plays away. You could tell when they were going to pass and when they ran. Yeah, I seen that too. Collinsworth called it. And then the next day there was all kinds of videos about it too. And then I guess that was another reason why Campbell and the boys weren't making a huge, huge deal about him jumping offside and lining up wrong because he was giving away pretty much every play, which is huge. The Taylor situation in the NFL is to protect their investment. Patrick Mahomes. Exactly. He's the poster boy for the NFL. Marvin Jones had a bad game. He had a horrific game, bro. Horrific. I hope they resign CJ. He's become my fave. We'll get his jersey if he was here more than 1 year. Yeah, man. He came out with those comments that he said that the team was pretty much using him to get what they wanted, though, and he understood the assignment. But I would love to see him in Honolulu Blue for the next 2-3 years, man. I really would. Hopefully they get somewhere, man. They make some noise a little bit this year, and they resign him. I really hope we do. Hey, Frog Crop, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Decker has a habit of jumping a little too early, too. Of course. You know, he's not the perfect left tackle, but I think he's extremely underrated. C, what's going on? C, I haven't seen you in a while. I think the NFL just like the OC grant certain privileges to those that sell tickets to TB12. 100%. Like I said, man, I think some teams are coddled. Some players are coddled. I don't think anything's scripted, though, for teams to win. But I think some teams might get a little bit of a push every now and then. I just think that comes with the territory, being superstars. Now, if the Lions start getting superstars on their team, it's a whole different story. Like, yeah, we had Barry Sanders, but Barry had a couple good teams, but just the whole organization was dog shit. So the jury's still out on Love. I think so, too. I want to see him go up against a good defense. But he did what he was supposed to do, right? He did what he was supposed to do. He came out, and he played decent against a bad football team. He didn't play great. He played decent. Don't underestimate Green Bay. They picked up some good tight ends. They got now proven Watson and Dubs going to their second season, taking that leap, and they have their solid defense. I'm not worried. I'm not worried either, but like you said, don't underestimate them. I think it's a good roster. I just made a video about it, man. Kind of giving my overreaction Monday to the NFC North. But the Green Bay Packers, that's a very damn good roster still. Very good roster. But don't underestimate a good football program with some good players. 100%, man. You're getting a star, Justin. You're getting a star on both your comments because that's two good comments right there, brother. Two good comments. And the Sun God runs a ton of crossing routes. Ben Johnson runs those to a T. Hey, man, we all love the Sun God. Sun God gets it done. October 10th in Chicago. Boom. Green Bay in 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, week 4. Week 4 is Green Bay. In Green Bay. The Vikings are inside. Wasn't that game yesterday? Wasn't it outside, though? Did they have the retractable roof? Because wasn't that game yesterday against Tampa Bay? Wasn't that outside that game? Or am I seeing or am I just seeing things? Because I think they have a roof, man. I'm pretty sure they got a retractable roof. I could be wrong. Also, running Amon against Amon-Ra is causing a lot of problems. Amen? Huh? What? Jack Campbell's going to be a menace from sideline to sideline. I love him, man. Our linebacker so much improved. He's just a magnet to the ball. Yeah, even on that one play that people aren't going to talk about, that pass breakup he had, I don't know if it was to Noah Gray or Blake Bell. I forget. But he flipped his hips. He ended up knocking the ball down on a real nice pass breakup. People aren't talking about it. I saw one person put out a video on it on the NFL Network. Was it Brian Baldinger? Someone did it, talking about his awareness and his instincts, man. The guy's a good linebacker. Effing Gibbs spins, can take a hit and give one. Yeah, man. You can be careful, though. You got to be careful doing that. Remember, they were stacking in the line. Montgomery's a dog. Watch. I love him, bro. I love Montgomery. I loved the pickup when we picked him up. Steven Trent, great channel. Thanks, brother. Lions and Packers could both be 3-0 for week 4. How cool would that be? That would be sweet, man. That would be cool. That'd be game of the week. And I think that's a Sunday nighter, isn't it? Against the Pack? And it's a Sunday night game. Yeah, there you go, Steven. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Hey, Justin May the Rapper. Says Detroit Lions fan up in here from Rochester Hills, Michigan. Go Lions, win us the Super Bowl before the day I die. Yeah, man. We all want that Super Bowl. Do you think they put bugs in this week? Well, if he put his head down, went to work, there's a good chance because they got a pretty good running attack at Seattle. They got that Kenneth Walker, the MSU kid, and they got Charbonnet and they both like to run inside. I think Bugs can help him tremendously. Some things went down over there, man. I'm not sure what happened at Allen Park, man, with Bugs. He's going through some personal shit, some practice stuff. Hopefully he plays. Hopefully he's not a distraction, but I'd like to see him in there, man, because I think he's our better nose tackle, even though Benito Jones did have a few tackles. Mike M., it's crazy that linebacker room have only added one linebacker a year or 2 years, and the room is this much improved. Shows how well they're coached. I love it, especially Derek Barnes, man. It was a rookie showcase, a board of 5 for 5 with a couple of big blocks. Yeah, he did have a couple really nice blocks. Branch with the pick 6, Campbell with a big PBU, and Gibbs was balling. Can't ask for anything better, man. What's up, 9 Drinks? Hope you've been well, bro. Sewell's a top 5 tackle, 100%. He's just going to get better. I think there was a graphic. Was it that game? Yeah, I think there was a graphic out there that showing that he showed that he didn't. I think he had a penalty. He did have a penalty, but I think there was a graphic out there that he didn't give up pressure. Him and Vaitai were almost perfect. I think it was those two. I want to see Detroit throw Hooker out there later in the season, like McKinnon had my wide receiver and do double reverse deep ball to Raymond. Woo! Calling the plays out here, Justin. Calling the plays. You're absolutely right about Marvin Jones. If we see it again, goodbye. Exactly, man. And I hope we don't. I really hope we don't see it again. I really hope Marvin Jones, man, locks in. But, he's getting a little bit older, man. In football years, that's old in the 30s. So, J-Mo will make a difference when he turns. I think so, too, Joseph Burdock. Welcome to the chat. I agree with you. I think it's going to be even more electric when he returns. Imagine him and Gibbs in the field at the same time, running routes. That's scary, man, to think of. He's not Michael Thomas now. That man runs nothing but slants. But Michael Thomas was a hell of a football player, man. Even though he just ran slants, that's all he did. Man, he was good at it, bro. He was good at it, right? Everyone smash the button. It helps, Mark. Thank you very much, Soul Surfer. It does. Don't forget to like, comment, share this out. We got 43 in the building. That's all good. Game times in half an hour. Love it. Honestly, the way Scun God runs routes is amazing. Unbelievable that guy lasted in the 4th round, man. Rock. Mr. Mark, let's keep the balling. The best is yet to come. I love it. Hey, man, we're getting better. We're getting better. Big game this Sunday. Need to beat the Seahawks to go 2-0. And you start making noise, you start turning some heads, man. I'll be at the gate this Sunday. I pray. I hope we win this Sunday. I break the curse and walk out 4 people with a W with the line twin. Oh, yeah. I wonder what people that were bashing Brad Holmes' draft picks this year are saying about our draft picks now, how rookies looking great. They're probably all hiding, bro. Most of them hide anyways with the Lions win. I'm not worried about that offense at all. There's a lot of new components inside the offensive line. They just got to gel, baby. That's what I think too, man. It's all about gelling. Now, remember, they didn't play in the preseason. They did those joint practices, though, so maybe they are a little bit rusty. I don't really believe in that stuff that, that they need to play in preseason because I think, the joint practices do mean something. But there could be a little rust there. There really could. But I think they're going to be just fine. And I think Seattle at home, that's not a good defense, man. No, let's see what happens with who's playing. I know their first-round rookie didn't play, Witherspoon. I'm pretty sure he's a Detroit guy too. So we'll see about that. We'll see if he's playing. We'll see if he's playing in Ford Field for the Seattle Seahawks. When was the last time we got to see the Lions beat the home team and the refs? Been a while. It's been a long time, man. I can't remember when. Marvin came back to make that catch to set up the fake punt. He had that one nice catch at the beginning of the game, right? Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, that's the one you're talking about where he came back as Goff was sprinting to his left. Yeah, that was a nice catch. That was his first catch of the game, I believe. It was his first ball thrown to him. So, he did Marvin things right there, but he had a bad game. It happens, man. He had a terrible game. Maybe we're going to be like finding some $100 bills in your old jeans that you forgot about. Woohoo. I hope so, bro. I got faith in J-Mo, man. I'm praying. What's going on, Jaquan Gordy? What's up, man? What up, though, Mark? What up, brother? Mike M. Mark, what do you think would be market value to extend Goff and for how long? Does 4 to 60 sound reasonable? 4, 8, 12, 16. So you're looking at $40 million, right? 4, 8, 12, 16. He's making what, 31 million right now? If he keeps playing the way he's playing and they're doing well, man, I'm okay with 40 million. I think he's going to ask for more, though. I think he's going to ask for more, especially if this team goes far. He has a good year. He might be asking something way north of that, man. I don't really want to pay him too much north of 40. It's not my money. I want to see what they can do with Hooker. If they do something like that, like a 4 for 160, that'll be pretty cool. But there's got to be an out somewhere because you have a guy that could possibly be waiting in the wings. I'm not saying I want Hendon Hooker over Goff right now because I don't. I really don't. I love the situation we're in. We got a quarterback that's on a nice deal. There's no really rush to sign him, but if they did, I'm okay with that, but there's got to be an out there somewhere. There's got to be an out within a year or two. And I'm sure there will be because that's the way you have to do contracts. So that's not bad. I guarantee if we call Field Screen Boy, Bears fans would lose their minds. Well, he is Screen Boy, though, right? Pretty much. Green Bay is a night game. Vikings is indoors. Okay. I could have swore I know it's not retractable though. There's their roof. I thought it was retractable, man. I thought the roof was retractable. I know they got rid of the old stadium, right? They got rid of the old stadium because the damn thing fell apart. But I could have swore it was retractable. I could have swore watching that game yesterday there was sun coming down. Unless they got a big ass window. I don't know, man. Running man is a problem against Almond Ra. Oh, yeah. Baldinger did a video on it, talk about his length, 46. All the rookies played well. Laporta looked good blocking, catching. You got to love it. Only Sauce Gardner can cover St. Brown. Yeah. Sauce can cover everybody, right? The Sauce. Lions vs. Packers is a Thursday night game. You know what? You're right. You're right, Nick. It is because I took that night off work because I'm on noons. Every Lions game this week, that's a primetime game. I'm on noons. I put myself in the book. I ain't working. At Green Bay's a Thursday nighter. I'm taking my daughter. Fantastic, brother. I love it. Bugs is better than Benito Jones. I agree. I agree with you. And I like Benito Jones. I like him. I like Benito Jones, but Bugs is better. Benito Jones might have a little bit more of a pass rush to him, but Bugs is stuffing the run better. James Holyfield. Set office won't be able to hear the call because our fans. Yeah, we gotta get real loud there, guys. Man, we gotta get real loud there. You know, I'm not a big believer in Geno Smith. I love his story's pretty cool though. You know, sitting in the wings. You know, he was a starter coming out of college, busted out in New York. I think he got drafted by the Jets. Made a couple turns, played a couple teams. You know, sat behind guys for like years. Now, it was a feel-good story last year. It's time for that to end. At least on Sunday. At least this Sunday. Let's put the brakes on it. Is there a wide receiver besides Cooper Kupp or Mike Evans that you could see the Lions trading for? I've looked at a couple guys on Houston, like Nico Collins, but he's pretty young. I think it's only his second or third year. I liked him out of Michigan, so probably not him. I do have some young guys over there at Houston Texans. Yeah, I'd have to come back to you on that one, brother. Alex Anzalo played very well. I think now that he's healthy, he might have a career year. Yeah, man, he needs to stop missing tackles, though. But I've liked Anzalone since he's been a Lion. He's been done nothing but improved. Both Packer games are Thursday games. Both of them are? Ooh-wee. I got a bit of hot take. Sauce might be in for a sophomore slump. Oof. Maybe. You never know, right? It happens. Happens to the best of them. He's got a tough assignment tonight in Stephon Diggs, man. Got a tough matchup. The Lions are bringing the rookies along slowly. Yeah, I love it. Like, Campbell didn't even get the nod. Rodriguez got the start over him. Not the start, but Barnes started. Then you saw Rodrigo in there. Rodrigo struggled a little bit. Then you saw Campbell for majority of the game after that. Wearing my Lions swag down here for them. My balls are as big as Dan Campbell's. Don't you love that one picture with Dan Campbell's rolling where it's like I think it's a South Park thing. I don't know if it was on South Park. But he had balls in his own nuts in a wheelbarrow. I think it's absolutely hysterical. Just like Jamal Adams, all he did was blitz. Pretty much did, though. He pretty much did. He did show some cover skills a little bit later on, though. I'm saying we beat the Seahawks by 2 touchdowns. I don't doubt it, bro. I don't doubt it. I don't want to get cocky, but I think we can too. Did you see the clip of Brad Holmes going around the stadium giving high fives, pumped up like it was draft day? You won't see other GMs fans love showing fans love like that. That was fantastic, bro. That is what you call passion, and you're literally invested in your team. You're all about the fans. You're all about winning, and it's all genuine, bro. Soul. It's all genuine. It's not fake. That's the one thing that that you talk about with Brad Holmes. He's not a fake person. You can see it in him. Even when his guys, I think he was doing an interview with Danny Rogers, the new Lions girl, on the Detroit Lions, their YouTube. He was doing an interview. She was doing an interview with him, and she was just saying like how Amon Ra and Sewell were like, we're so happy to be Detroit. We love Brad Holmes. He got emotional. He got teary-eyed about it, man. He's so emotionally involved. He's so invested in his team. He wants to bring a championship here. They bring a championship here, man. There's a statue going up. I don't know what. I'm not saying it's going to happen anytime soon, but man, that's all we want. And all we wanted for years was to see a GM and a coach that love being here. And both those guys, Campbell and Holmes, love being here. When's the last time you heard guys? You didn't hear Mariucci. You didn't hear Bob Quinn, Marinelli. You didn't hear Martin Mayhew, Millen. You didn't hear any Caldwell. You didn't hear those guys saying they loved it here. I don't recall it. You never heard it. But telling the fans, just stay with us, man. Stay with us. We are going to bring a championship here. These guys are like, they're the real deal, man. They're the real deal. Now, does it happen? I don't know. No one has a crystal ball. But man, it's fun to be a part of it. It really is fun to be a part of it because I think we're nothing but looking up. I would say watching some of these plays back, St. Brown is a fearless beast when blocking. He's like, I've always compared him to Hines Ward, man. Dude is an absolute badass, but that makes me wonder what he's wanting money-wise when that comes up. He deserves every dollar he gets, Justin. I'm not saying he's going to get Justin Jefferson money, Tyreek Hill money, anything like that, but he is going to get paid. He's a top 12, top 15 wide receiver in the NFL. He's not top 10 just yet, I don't think. He probably will be after this year, so he could get top 10 money. And he deserves it, bro. He deserves it. Both the Seattle tackles, I believe they signed Jason Peters. Oh, Lord. Jason Peters, he's a turnstile. Good luck, Jason Peters. Branch was a top 20 player in the draft. I don't know how he fell the second round. I'll tell you how he fell, Nick. He fell because he had a bad combine and he didn't test well, which is silly because all he is a ball player. Just a ball player, man. Just the facts, man. That's it. And that's how people, they get too much into the combine. Like, I love the combine, don't get me wrong, but I've gone on record many, many times saying the combine is so overrated. I know a lot of people agree with me. Like, he didn't test well. He ran slow. Now look at the guy. He had on that touchdown, he was like super fast on that touchdown run. Let's hope Goff takes a team-friendly contract. I'm hoping he does. I don't think he's going to get paid like the $50 million guys. I don't think it's going to happen. That Tyreek Hill and Christian Kirk contract offseason got me worried. That was ridiculous, especially with Christian Kirk. You know what I mean? But Tyreek Hill, that guy's worth every penny, bro. From a football perspective, he's kind of a piece of garbage in real life. But from a football point of view, Tyreek Hill's the real deal. Christian Kirk was, yeah. But there's got to be clauses in those contracts. What's up, Liam Gaddy? What's up, everyone? Just got on. What's up, Mark? What's up, my friend? Glad to see you on. I will be out of here in about 10, 15 minutes, so, bro. Football is on. Bills at Jets. Let's go. Nick, we will take him. Yeah. Goff get this team deep into the playoffs. He's going to reset the market. 3-year deal, though. You think he'll reset the market? Oof. That'd be crazy, bro. Crazy. It's just all the windows in Minnesota. Okay, I didn't know that, man. It's just all the windows in Minnesota. Because I go, that's a lot of sunlight. I go, I wonder if they have a retractable roof. I didn't know, because I know it snows like crazy over there. How many snaps did Levi get? Good question, Devin Bynum. Don't know. I don't recall ever really seeing him out there, to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't recall seeing him, and I watched that game by myself. I was supposed to go out with a buddy. Didn't happen, so I stayed home. I don't recall seeing Levi out there, bro. That's a very good question. Someone's probably got the answer to that. Nah, F that. No resets on the market. He should know it's 60% or more of the time around, especially the line. He needs to think about his longevity in the sport. I kind of agree with Justin on that one, bro. If he resets the market, man, we're looking at what? That's $52 million, $53 million. right? Like what's Burrow making now? What's Burrow make? He's going to tell me he's going to be worth more than Joe Burrow? Even though Burrow shit the bed this Sunday, Joe Burrow is a dog. If it wasn't for Branch's pick six, we lose that game. Yeah, well, 100%, man. If it wasn't Kadarius Toney dropping that pass, we lose that game. That ball was rifled, though. That ball was rifled, but still should have been caught. But that was great awareness by Brian Branch. That ball's dropped by DBs 99% of the time. That's why you're a DB. That's what my old coach used to always say, man, whenever a defensive back dropped the interception, this is why you play in the secondary. This is why you're not a wide receiver, because you can't catch. You know, just a little humor, a little football humor for you. But yeah, I agree, man. That was a big-time play by Branch, even though it was in the hands of Toney. The awareness, the instincts were fantastic. We got a lot of primetime games this year. Yeah, I think 3 or 4, right? Yeah, I agree with Justin, too. Vikings has a clear space-age plastic called ETFE. Ethylene tetrafluoroethylene. Look at Nick Gunjack getting the big brain on Nick. I love it, Nick. Nicky boy. That's impressive, my friend. I'm not even being a jerk there. That's awesome, buddy. I'm pretty sure Vikings were at Tampa. Was that in Tampa? Oh, that was in Minnesota, wasn't it? Was that in Tampa Bay? Let me see this. Was that in Tampa Bay? I thought that was in Minnesota. You could be right, man. You could be right, my friend, Gary. You could be right. Let's see. No, it was in Minnesota. Minnesota. On the bottom. Minnesota. Tampa Bay at Minnesota. Yeah, they lost 2017. 2017 at home, Minnesota. Frauds. Fraudulent, that Minnesota team. I can already smell Lions Cowboys round one playoff game. That could turn out to be a classic. Ooh-wee. That Dallas defense, though. Geno Smith got paid, man. That offense can only generate 12 yards in the second half. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I don't know what the hell the LA Rams did to do that, but that's like, I know they lost both their tackles. Probably did not help. They lost Tyler Lockett as well. So, my God. 1.40, that's not going to happen. LOL. Yeah, because we play them on Thanksgiving. That's right. What are you talking about, Hatter's House? I don't know what he's talking about. I think we trade for a star. I think J-Mo is in that deal. If the Lions believe in J-Mo, they don't trade for one. Yeah, I just don't know who that star is, man. Is it going to be Mike Evans? Is it going to be somebody? Is it going to be someone else? Who knows? Eric Shortridge. What odds would you give Goff breaking the record for most passes without an interception? Well, he only needs what? How many more passes does he need? I think he has pretty damn good odds to do it, man. I'd probably give him about a 60, 70% chance. Not bad. We are getting rid of J-Mo. You think so? I wonder. It could happen. I don't think NBC Broadcasting announced the Lions right now these starters like they did for the starters on KC's D. Yeah, man, we don't get no respect, bro. You know that. I had us 13-4, but now I got us 14-3. I love it. I'm still saying 11-6. I'm still sticking with the 11-6. You know, possibly 12-5 ceiling. Life is better with football, man. It sure is, bro. It's good to be back, eh, boys? In the next few years, we will win the Super Bowl. I hope so, Keitho. As long as Bruce so much people bash him, but I think he's a solid piece of our defense. He took a pay cut to stay here. I agree with you, Dom the Bandit. He's done nothing but improve since being a Lion. You know, he doesn't make all the pretty flashy plays like a lot of stud linebackers do, but he's pretty solid, man. Your take on Sauce is not going to happen. Oh, I think it's a down year. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen either, but, you know, you never know. Hines Ward comparison is on point. That's what I compare him to, like a Golden Tate-ish Hines Ward type player. When I loved him coming out, I was like, man, he reminds me so much of Hines Ward, though. Physical, leader, you know, he'll block, So I love that about him. St. Brown played fullback in that game and took on Carl Aftis. St. Brown don't give a, you know what, man. We will see. We will. Smash the like button for Mark. I appreciate it, Liam Gaddy. Smash that like button, guys. 38 in the building. I'm out of here in 5-10 minutes, guys. Football's on real soon. Branch hit 20.7 mile per hour pick. Only 3 different pairs are faster than that in 2022. And it's crazy, man. And that's where it comes down to game speed. You know, some guys play faster than they are test. Like some guys don't test well. Some guys are slow. Some guys put too much into it. Like they're like, oh man, they're trying to be this something that they're not. And then when it comes to game speed, it's natural. You're not thinking about it. You're just playing, and you're playing at warp speed, but in control. That's what you love. The Crimson Lions. There you go. He takes $45 million. That ain't too bad. Who, Goff? Yeah, that's not that bad. St. Brown will get at least $20 million a year, maybe 4 or 5 years. Oof, that's a lot of coin, man. I don't know if he'll make that. You think he's gonna make that much, man? Oof. I don't know. That's something that we'll be revisiting in a year or so. So there's no rush just yet. Levi got 21 snaps. That's good. Minnesota made Baker look good. Yeah, Minnesota's got a terrible defense, guys. Terrible. And Baker didn't even have that great of a game. He only threw for like 170-something yards, but 2 touchdowns. But General Brown, if Jones don't fumble that ball, we score. I think we score. Well, that was a 4th down run. Wasn't that a 4th down or a 3rd down run? I don't know. That was a 3rd down run. So would Jones, would Campbell have kicked it? Or would he have tried to score a touchdown? Inquiring minds want to know. Levi was out there quite a bit, even drew a double team a few times. That's what we need. Charles Davis, what's up, bro? Joseph Murdoch, who fits better against Seattle, Bugs or Jones? Gino can run too. Gino can run when he wants to. He's probably a better runner. Well, I wouldn't say he's a better runner than Mahomes, but he can run. He can run. He's very underrated running the football. Who's a better? I think it might be Bugs, just because I think they have a better running game in Seattle. We need to plug that middle up a little bit better. Jones can do that, but I think Bugs is better at it. Who knows, man? It's going to be interesting. They call all the legal formations. Does KC score? Probably not. You can't call every single one of them, but my God, they had to call more than one. Nope, at the Vikings. Man, MetLife looks like a nice stadium. It is nice. I'd like to go there. Trust me, I don't want Goff to reset the market here, but I think they haven't got guaranteed money to keep it off the cap and incentives. You never know. My fault. Sorry. Don't be sorry about it, brother. We're all friends here. I thought we had like 6. 6 what? I'm well behind. Hey, public enemy. Jared Goff has 359 consecutive passes on an interception through time in NFL history. Whether we like it or not, he is becoming elite before our eyes. I'm not going to call him elite. But that is a fantastic fucking stat, man. Seriously, that is a fantastic stat. It is. That's a great stat to have. It's a lot of luck is involved in that, though, but a lot of skill as well. That's a great stat. Adams Tariq 26 million this year. Diggs at 24. DJ Moore is making 20. Oof, yeah. Then maybe you're right, bro. Maybe you're right. I meant Art. Okay, Goff needs 44 passes. He'll probably get that in 2 games. He'll get it in 2 games. Why would we get rid of JMO? Give the kid a break. I want to see him succeed here too, man. IL Sports Network, thanks for coming on. I want to see him succeed. Goff is 359, needs 403 to break it. He's right there. So, a couple more minutes, guys. I'm going to see go all the way. Public enemy, nah, man. Give Goff sales a line that should suit the way up to the games. Got a lot of backups and interception after interception thrown. Pressure greater than quarterback accuracy. Yeah. Respect is earned. A win against Seattle should be a must win. They should win that game, but don't get too cocky. You can't trade JMO, who you control for almost 4 years, for a 30-year-old wide receiver. I'm not saying trade him for a 30-year-old wide receiver. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that at all. That would be terrible. Alex got beat on that goal line, though. He did. He did, man. Like I said, he's not the prettiest player. Have a nice night, brother. Enjoy the game. It's 8:10. Don't forget about salary cap's going to take a big jump next year. That they always do. What would you say if for a couple of years we trade up to get Shedeur Sanders and say F paying Goff? I don't think Holmes the guy. What if we can't get Shedeur Sanders, though? What if we can't get him? I know you say trade up, but that's pretty dangerous. We can take Goff. I think we can let him play out with Goff. He is good at it. Yeah, he is. What's going on, Micro Mike? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing, bro? We got to do a pod soon, man. I know I couldn't do the last one. Sorry about that. I am on noons. No, I'm on days. What the hell am I talking about? If you're doing one later on this week, let me know if you're doing one tomorrow at 4. I'll try to get home in time. I got to pick up my daughter, though. Let me know what's up, bro. A lot of players are getting to be doing deals. Fingers crossed they go to Super Bowl. They all do. All these players are going to get paid. Sewell, Hutchinson in a couple more years. You know what I mean? These guys are all going to be paid, man. Amon-Ra, Goff, possibly. I've never seen a player who plays great. No matter what he does, it's never enough. The Goff hatred is real. There's no hate, man. So knock it off, Public Enemy. There's absolutely zero hate. It's zero hate coming from us. I love what he's doing, but he's not elite, man. He's not an elite football player because he doesn't throw interceptions. Like, this is the first time in his career that he's ever done this. But it's awesome. It's great. He's done it from the end of 2021 to all of 2022. He threw like 7 or 8 picks and it was the beginning of the year. Then he went on that fantastic run. It doesn't mean he's elite. He's not. So just stop with that BS, bro. It's no one. I love what he's doing, but he's not elite. It's no hatred. Nobody hates him. I don't hate the guy. Gino will feel the wrath of a scorned Detroit defense. I agree with you, General Brown. He will never be elite, but he's a great fit he's a great fit. He's an absolute great fit. I love what he's doing. Hi, Mark. Just had to catch up on the stream. LM, thanks you for coming, bro. Orem in the quarterback does what Goff's doing, and they call him elite. But he's not elite, though. But he's not elite. I am giving him credit, man. I'm giving the guy credit, man, but I'm not going to call him elite because he's not elite. There might be 3 to 4 quarterbacks that are elite in the NFL right now. Maybe. There's 3 of them for sure. He's not in that group. He's not. He's having a good year. He's a good quarterback, man. He's a good quarterback. He had a top 10 year last year. I think he was ranked number 8 or 9. He had a very good year. I'd put him in between 13 to 16 quarterbacks best in the NFL. But and that's fine. You can win with a guy like that. That's good. But I will not sit here and I will not call this guy elite because he's just not. He's not elite. Everyone get beat. It's not how you start all the time. It's how you end up. I love it. Network. I love it. Thanks for your time, Mark. Love the show. Best live Lions show. I love it, man. Thank you a lot, guys. Let's give Hooker a chance. Hooker could turn into a star quarterback. No rush on him, man. No rush. It's Goff's team, bro. Can't wait to see Barry's statue on Sunday. Oh, that's this Sunday, man. That's why I should be there, too. Why Sanders and we got Hooker? Exactly. We got Hooker. Man. I'm good with Hendon. Hey, Mark, what's up? Doug Johnson, Thunder Road Show. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? How's Connor doing? They're not all getting paid by Detroit. It is what it is. Exactly. Expect possibly one of those guys to leave. I don't think they're going to let Sewell walk. I don't think they'll let Amon-Ra walk. I don't think Goff will walk. It all depends on what's going on, man. But you can't pay all of them, man. It's just what it is. He's not elite. So I'm done with it. Why would Holmes waste a pick on Hooker if he's just going to be a backup? The main thing is that don't turn the ball when he has become elite at that. Maybe at that category. At that. 100%. That doesn't mean that he's an elite quarterback. Mark's right. He's not elite. He does what things he's gone. It's total possibility. It is a possibility he's gone. I don't want him to leave right now, though. I'm not saying I want him to even go. Goff is above average quarterback. The right system, he can be gold. Exactly. Good or gold, yeah. When Goff was asked afterwards, he was worried about another late comeback loss. He said, not today. This is the brand new Lions. And I love his attitude. I love Goff's attitude. You got to love it. We just see it differently, but I think he is elite. You're not changing my mind. I ain't changing. That's all good, brother. That's all good. I'm not here to change nobody's mind. Goff is doing what he has to protect the ball, surround him with talent. He will win. Connor is good, man. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it, guys. Do you think they signed Jackson or let him go? Jackson. Who's Jackson? I don't know who you're talking about, bro. Jackson. Okay. Bijan got 10 carries, 57 yards. Gibbs was used. Yeah, Bijan had a beautiful touchdown run on a catch, though. Have you heard any news on Decker's ankle? Nothing. Hey, guys, I got to go. It's 8:15. I didn't know that Decker was even hurt, Doug. I hope it's all good. Late to the party again. Gibbs was used apparently. He had about the same yards. Hey, man, Gibbs is going to be good. Don't worry about that. Late to the party again. It's all good, Sir Richard. Just watch it. Bijan, just watch it over, man. Sorry, brother. Enjoy the game, the OG. Thanks, guys. I got to go, 8:15. I don't want to miss the kickoff. It's 8:16. Everybody, man, check out the video. I just did a video, kind of a little playful video, a little fun video. NFC North overreaction Monday. Check it out, guys, on Mark Orum's forum. But I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to do this every on different days now. No more Orum's Den on Sundays because football's on, and I just will not pull myself away from the TV. So I'm going to try and do it on either Saturdays, Mondays. But Mondays look like the good times, but it just all depends on what shift I'm on. But thanks, good one. Go Bills? I don't know. Have a good one, guys. Go Lions, man.